What's going on, Joe fans? Centex Collector here with another review. This time for the Legacy Collection Search and Rescue Firefighter. They're supposed to do a police officer as well, but looks like Hasbro decided to push that one back for some reason. I'm assuming because of the potential climate of things that are going on. This has the Legacy Collection insert. Got a lot of accessories in here. So here he is in the package, or in the plastic. Go ahead and crack him out. Alright, so first impressions is cool. So this is our first Legacy collection. If you don't know, 2024 was the 60th anniversary. Now we're in 2025, so renamed the 60th anniversary to Legacy. And this is, I think, this should be our first basically non-military figure as well. So in 1964, 60s, I believe the first Search and Rescue was in 64. But they got this look when they redid it in like 2001, 2003. They actually did 12-inch figures, and this more resembles that one than the one from 64. But you know, the 12-inch figures ran in the 60s and 70s, and then there was a break, and we got our 3 3/4 in 1982. So that's why you'll see like 25th anniversary back in 07, because 82 to 07, and then we had a 30th anniversary. Then you'll see the 50th anniversary, which goes back to the original Joe, and we had just had the 60th anniversary. So that may confuse some people, but it's basically just celebrating the 12-inch, or, you know, G.I. Joe, the full history going back to 12-inch, and then celebrating 3 3/4 to start in 82. We're supposed to get a police officer as well, so hopefully we still can, because that would be a cool little true builder. But it's cool we get some civilian figures. You could put people like this in your dioramas for Joe or Cobra or whatever. So, yeah, so far, yeah, first impression is cool figure. Tons of accessories here. I'm assuming this is some sort of like fire blanket, like to put people out. But yeah, it's like super reflective. That's nuts. But yeah, it looks like some sort of like fire blanket. Interesting. And then he's got an alternate head. And then the Jaws of Life. So this is probably a remake or reuse from one of the Dreadnoks. I forgot who had this. It was Ripper. And probably Ripper, I think, has, because you got Torch as fire. Buzzer has like the chainsaw. So yeah, this probably came with reuse from Ripper. But this is the Jaws of Life. They got rip you out of a car in auto accidents. He's got 3 different axes, like these two are the same size. Then a large axe. And we got 2 sledgehammers. These would be kind of cool with like a SWAT, where you can see when they knock doors down with the sledgehammers. And then this, some sort of pry. I don't know if this is like a pry door open, but another tool there. And then he's got, this helmet's really cool too. He's got, I don't know if that 609 represents anything. Like I said, the original I believe was in 64. I don't know if that's just a random number, if that 609 has representation. But we got detailed helmet there. We got goggles, which you could probably reuse for something else. We got the mask and the tank. So on the body itself, it's not like your typical Joe, so you're not really carrying anything. Tank, we got the tank on here. Oh, and they made it kind of dummy proof too, because they made the slit to match. The backpack area here. And you've got your mask to go on. Oh, looks like that piece go in or out as well. And then it's going to connect other piece can connect right here. And you can throw your, I guess I should have, oh wait, the helmet should go on too. You should do it like that way, but anyway. And there's your helmet. It's a really good detail. They did a good job on this. I really like the bright yellow. Seeing if there's any like I'm pretty sure they used something from Joe's, but it'd be interesting. A lot of this looks like it's probably brand new mold as well. We obviously never had a Firefighter, but then again, they've done this type of like waist here with Dusty. You know, Hasbro's always trying to reuse if they can and avoid you doing brand new molds. That's a good little looking little character figure, but one thing though is if you do a head swap, like he doesn't have, they didn't give him alternate hands. So I guess that was yeah, they should have gave him different color hands to match this face. I don't see any other hands in the package. So I guess that was a miss. But anyway, and your tip articulation, this one's really smooth. That knee joint. So they've done a lot better on the knee joints there. You got your ankle roll, foot movement. And then, oh yes, you got movement down here at the bottom of the leg, upper leg movement. And then this is like rubbery and it shifts, so it doesn't really get in the way of the leg movement there. So we got full rotation on the arm. And then you get above 90 degrees, so all this isn't getting in the way. This here looks like if you wanted to, you could, yeah, you can take some heat to this. If you wanted to remove this harness, so that's removable. Full movement on your head. Swappable hands, obviously swappable head. Double jointed elbows, typical articulation. The arms are noticing sit or lay better on the body itself. But yeah, it's a cool little figure. I said it's not for everybody. I mean, if you wanted like, I mean, I'm collecting the whole line. So, you know, only thing I'm missing that's released so far is Retro Snake Eyes. So I just don't want to pay $100+ for them. I really need Retro Snake Eyes. But it's a cool figure. I mean, if you don't want like a civilian figure, then yeah, you can definitely pass him up. Obviously, he's higher priced. I think he was like $35 or so. Because, you know, he's basically a deluxe figure with all these extra accessories. So if you just want the military figures, he's an easy pass for sure. If you're not into, you know, the 60th / legacy anniversary or anything. I mean, I wasn't born that time. I don't have a connection to the 12-inch. But overall, this is a cool figure. I don't know where I'm going to put him. I mean, now we have Blowtorch, we have Barbecue, so you can make your little firefighter team. So you could be like a civilian with your firefighter guys. Or firemen, or whatever you want to call them. Because Blowtorch, she's not necessarily a fireman, but, you know, you get my drift. People that do a fire. So, or if you're a troop builder, you could buy a few of these. It's a miss that, you know, they have the alternate head, but the hands, you'd have to get hands from somebody else, I guess. Or fodder out hands and make your own little fire department crew or whatever. So yeah, there's all kinds of possibilities. I'll just throw him in with Barbecue and Blowtorch and call it a day. And he's a legit figure. So I said, I mean, it's definitely an easy pass if you don't want a non-military figure, but I think he's cool. So, but there we go. There's the Legacy Edition collection of the Firefighter Search and Rescue. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.